Hey everyone, this is Ian with Segway of Edmonds, and today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to safely operate a Segway personal transporter. This is the Segway's key, what allows you to interact with the Segway and toggle between different modes. In the bottom left, this button turns the Segway on and off and toggles between standby mode and balance mode. More on that in a second. In the upper left, this button toggles beginner mode. This limits the top speed from 12.5 miles an hour to 6 miles an hour, and also slows down turns. This can be helpful for riders who need a little extra assistance getting comfortable on a Segway. It's worth noting that beginner mode can only be turned on and off when there's no one on the Segway. This is to ensure rider safety. In the upper right, this button toggles different information on the Segway, such as the odometer and current speed. And finally, in the bottom right, this button toggles the alarm. This way, you can grab a cup of coffee or stop by a shop and have peace of mind that your Segway will stay safe and sound. When you first turn on the Segway, it'll be in standby mode, ready for you to step on. You'll want to make sure that the green light in the center is on before stepping on. This means that it's upright and ready for you. If it's leaning too far forward, back, or to the side, then red lights will appear. And if you try to step on, it'll rumble to let you know it's not quite ready yet. Once that green light is on, just grab onto both handlebars and step on 1 foot at a time. You may feel a little wobbly at first, but this is totally normal. You're just getting a feel for how the Segway responds to you shifting your weight. Movement on the Segway depends on how you shift your weight. To go forward, shift your weight towards your toes and lean into the handlebars. To stop, shift your weight back to your heels and stand up straight again once you're still. You'll want to make sure not to keep your weight on your heels, since you'll start rolling backwards. This can be a bit harder to control, and you'll never need to go backwards anyway, since Segways can turn on a dime. To steer, lean the handlebars to either side. This also lets you lean into your turns at higher speeds, which helps with keeping your balance. And since movement is entirely based on how you shift your weight, you can move or turn faster or slower by simply adjusting how much you lean into the Segway or turn the handlebars. You'll want to make sure to watch your wheels while you're riding, since they're a little wider than a normal walking stance. And if you catch something like a curb, it can be a little tough to maintain balance. To dismount the Segway, come to a full stop, then put one hand on the center handlebar and let your other hand go. Then you can just step off 1 foot at a time. You'll want to make sure to hang on to the Segway after stepping off, because it'll try to run away from you. You can lean it up against a curb or a wall, or if you'd like to use the kickstand, simply tap the power button on the key. You'll hear a beep, and the Segway will go back into standby mode. From there, you can just flick the kickstand down, and use the alarm too if you'd like. If you're riding with a group, you'll want to stay in a single file line with a little bit of space between riders. This helps avoid running into each other. While riding, we'll also be sticking to sidewalks and parking lots, though other pedestrians do have right of way. If somebody's coming, we'll just pull to the side and let them pass. Or, if they're totally oblivious we're there, that's what the bells are for. Now, just a couple more notes before you're ready. The Segway has a top speed of 12.5 miles an hour. If you start to get close to that, you'll feel the Segway start leaning back on its own. That's just the governor kicking in to make sure you stay safe and in control. While riding, we'll ask that you please not use your cell phone. If you'd like pictures at any point, just ask your tour guide. They'll be more than happy to help. You'll also want to make sure not to lose your key, as they cost about $200 to replace. And finally, as long as you stay aware of your surroundings, you'll have a great time.